This is getting so old, but I'm going to continue. Thomas will say that he's not these two people, and yet they will email me within minutes apart. It's happened over and over and over. I've showed it on video. I've showed it to investigators. I've shown it to my police. And these two people that he's talking about are always talking about Thomas. They're the ones who are arguing for Thomas. I think they are Thomas. Dregs of YouTube too. Thomas is on there all the time. They're obviously friends. They're all working with conjunction with each other. The Satanic Temple needs to be investigated because I've dealt with Lucien Greaves for years. There's a reason why there is this satanic after-school daycare popping up everywhere. And there's 1,000 kids missing in Ohio. They're all correlated together. And it all needs to be investigated. I'm not lying about Thomas. Posting screenshots of his bullshit that he sends me is not lying. It's just showing screenshots. And in Iowa, as my sheriff well knows, if one person knows the phone conversation is being recorded, it's fucking legal in Iowa. So keep that in mind, Thomas. Their issue is not that they were cyberstalking me. They were sending me pictures of my town and my house, which I just painted the outside of last year. So it's not like those pictures are on Zillow or online. The issue that they have is that when they were going on and on how they were in town and, oh, poor David, my fucking best friend drops over dead. That's quite the fucking coincidence. It's not cyberstalking that they're afraid of. They were in my town, and I believe they committed murder. And this is what I wrote for this. Thomas told me he only murders bad people. He only murdered bad people. He'll tell you that he's a Christian, and then without a thought, without a blink of an eye, say, I only murdered bad people. How does that work? And it's not rocket science. Thomas is instrumenting it, and they're all working together, as they all have. That's the reason why every fucking one of these people who are supposed to be opposition to each other are now 110% focused on me. And I add that extra 10% because the threats and the attacks have been fucking amazing. And so this is what I wrote. He reached out to Issac Kappy, and Issac Kappy, well, we all know what happened to him. He reached out to Nathan Stoltman, and you can find out. Nathan Stoltman was calling out Thomas. They were driving him insane like they're trying to drive me insane. And now Nathan is terrified of them. I'm not, however. This right here, this is the whole thing right here. This sentence right there. That's what needs to happen. And all of this is documented because I do these videos every damn day because something is always there. They attack every goddamn day. It's not cyberstalking. Fucking Captain Underpants and the Goblin Dowd said they were in my town before Owen died. Before. And now they want to change it because it's not cyberstalking that they committed crimes of. It's fucking murder. My sheriff knows. Neil Gross has all the fucking emails. Do you think he'll help? No, he never has. Compare that gas station. Just compare two things. The KETV report that happened that day where they interviewed Neil Gross and they interviewed me, and then compare it to the official report that Neil has on the gas station. There wasn't one explosion, there was two. And I was getting threats, serious threats, right up to that point. They are trying to close me down. And now you have this boxer, Ryan Garcia. And what is he fucking talking about? The Bohemian Grove. What they all talk about all the time. But while you're all entertained by what the fuck is going on at the Bohemian Grove, which has been talked about for fucking years, you're not focused on the 1,000 kids missing. You're not focused on the satanic after-school daycare that shows up everywhere. All the fucking convicted fucking pedophiles that are connected with the satanic after-school daycare. None of you are focused on that. They think you're fucking dumbasses and that you're easily distracted. And you want to know what? Up until now, why wouldn't they believe that? It works. I believe we're at the end. I believe the sun is fucking cooking us. I think that the videos that NASA released of that shit from Beetlejuice is real and is headed for us. And there'll be no surviving it. Since I believe we're at the end, if you read your scriptures, we are required to take a stand. Those who do not stand in the end are vomited out with all the rest. So if you want to sit back and you find fucking missing kids entertaining and all of this child sex trafficking entertaining, and you fucking watch it and you watch it and you do nothing, you're going to be fucked. And it won't matter what fucking excuse you give yourself. I'm going to fight this to the end. And of course Thomas is saying, oh, I contacted the FBI. I'm contacting the FBI. Show that fucking paperwork, dickhead, because I don't believe it. You lie constantly. And notice how focused they are on those fucking donations. I haven't been asking for donations. I've gotten almost nothing. $500, maybe. PayPal and Venmo, they're my accounts. I can show those receipts because they're my accounts. I don't know what else to say about this. I keep saying the same thing, and I've been saying the same thing fucking year after year after year. I only started talking about Issac Kappy and opened up the comments about 5 months ago. Since I did that, PhoenixEnigma has come out and attacked me. The Goblin Dowd, he's fucking attacked me. Tara Joyce, with her Not My Rabbit Hole or whatever, has attacked me. Thomas has definitely attacked me. All these people who are supposed to be in opposition to each other are now 100% focused on me. Captain Underpants and the Goblin Dowd will go on and on how they'll send me pictures of my house, and how did they get a picture of my house that's newly painted without them standing in front of my house, or someone standing in front of my house taking the picture. But it wasn't about cyberstalking. It was fucking murder. So of course Captain Underpants is now going to say, we weren't there, we were just making him, so we were trying to push him over the edge. Because it was fucking murder. Just like Issac Kappy was murdered. Just like so many other people who have come forward to try and expose this have been murdered. Entertained? Are you entertained? I hope that entertainment stays the same when everything is all said and done. Because chances are, I have a feeling you're going to be very entertained in the goddamn dark.